Take a look at a glass of water sitting on your desk right now. It looks pure. It's crystal clear. You trust it because you have to. Water is life, right? But what if I told you that in 2026, clear has become the ultimate deception? The 2026 Hidden Chemicals report just dropped a bombshell that should be headline news in every household from Delhi to New York. We aren't just dealing with old school bacteria anymore. We are talking about an invisible invasion of forever chemicals, industrial runoff, and heavy metals that your standard filter was never designed to stop. While you have been focused on the minerals your water has, the world's leading scientists are terrified of what it's hiding. This isn't just a report, it's a survival guide for the modern home. In the next 8 minutes, we are exposing the toxins you are drinking right now and why your current safe water routine might actually be a dangerous myth. Let's dive into the viral context of the 2026 water crisis. Let's talk about the ghost in the machine, PFAS. You might have heard them called forever chemicals, and that name isn't a metaphor, it's a literal scientific warning. These are man made compounds used in everything from your non stick frying pans to your waterproof jackets. The problem? They possess the strongest bond in organic chemistry. Nature doesn't know how to break them down. Your body doesn't know how to flush them out. The 2026 Hidden Chemicals report reveals a terrifying reality. These toxins are now cycling through our clouds, our rain, and most importantly, your kitchen tap. You are talking about PFOA and PFOS levels that are blowing past safety limits in major urban hubs. Why should you care? Because while you are drinking that refreshing glass of water, these chemicals are silently hijacking your biology. They have been linked to thyroid destruction, immune system collapse, and a terrifying spike in kidney and testicular cancers. And here is the most chilling part. You can boil that water for an hour and it won't do a thing. In fact, it might make it worse. This is the chemical footprints of the 21st century and it's sitting in your glass right now. Now, let's look at the map that should be on every news channels in India right now. The 2026 Hidden Chemicals report isn't just about global trends, it's a direct warning to the 1.4 billion of us living here. While we have been worried about plastic bottles, something far more sinister has been leaching into our groundwater. We are seeing a terrifying 15% spike in uranium contamination across 22 states. Yes, you heard that right. Uranium. It's not just for nuclear reactors, it's in your well water, silently attacking your kidneys and bones. And it doesn't stop there. The arsenic belt is expanding. From West Bengal to the heart of the Punjab, millions are drinking water that is slowly, literally poisoning them from the inside out. Even in modern cities like Indore or Bangalore, 2026 has seen a surge in lead contamination due to aging, corroded infrastructure that we simply aren't replacing fast enough. We aren't just drinking H2O anymore. We are drinking a mineral graveyard. This is the India context that no one is talking about, the silent chemical war being fought in our own kitchen sinks. For generations, we have been told the same thing. If you are worried about the water, just boil it. It's the ultimate golden rule of survival. But in 2026, that rule is not just outdated, it's dangerous. Here is the cold, hard truth. Boiling water is fantastic at killing bacteria and viruses. It stops cholera, it stops typhoid, but it does absolutely nothing to the forever chemicals, lead or arsenic. In fact, it does something much worse. As you boil that water, the pure H2O evaporates as steam, but the heavy metals, they don't evaporate. They stay in the pot. This means the concentration of toxins in your glass actually increases the longer you boil it. The 2026 Hidden Chemicals report confirms that most household filters, those simply pitchers or faucet attachments, are equally overmatched. They might make your water taste better by removing chlorine, but they are leaving in the invisible killers behind. Unless you are using a multi-stage system like reverse osmosis or specialized ion exchange, you aren't purifying your water. You are just seasoning it. It's time to stop relying on 19th century solution for 21st century poisons. If you think heavy metals are the only problem, the 2026 Hidden Chemicals report has an even darker update. We are now living in the era of the invisible storm. Every single time you twist the cap on a plastic bottle or wash a synthetic shirt, thousands of microplastics, shards smaller than a human hair, flush into the water system. In 2026, researchers found these fragments in the tap water of 94% of tested households. These aren't just floating plastic, they are chemical sponges that soak up pesticides and bacteria, carrying them directly into your bloodstream. But it gets weirder. Our water treatment plants were built decades ago to kill germs, not to filter our pharmaceuticals. Every time someone flushes a pill, traces of antibiotics, antidepressants, and hormone treatments end up in the municipal supply. We are effectively drinking a low dose, unwanted medication cocktail every morning. These are endocrine disruptors. They mess with your hormones, your sleep, and your development. You can't see them, you can't test them, but the 2026 data shows they are reshaping human biology one glass at a time. I know the data is overwhelming, but the 2026 Hidden Chemicals report isn't a death sentence. It's a blueprint for action. You can protect your family, but you have to stop guessing and start measuring. First, you must test, not guess. Standard TDS meters only tell you that the total solids. They won't find the PFAS or the arsenic. In 2026, mail-in lab kits have become affordable and essential. Get a professional analysis of your tap water at least once a year. Second, upgrade your tech. If you are still using a basic gravity filter, it's time to move a multi-stage RO system with a carbon block and UV stage. This is currently the only household level defense strong enough to stripe out forever chemicals and microplastics. And finally, maintenance is your lifeline. An RO system with an old, clogged membranes isn't a filter. It's a breeding ground for bacteria. Change your filters every 6 months, not exceptions. The report shows that 80% of contaminated filter waters comes from systems that were simply poorly maintained. You have the tools, now you just need the discipline to use them. The 2026 Hidden Chemicals report is a wake-up call. We can no longer hit snooze zone. Water shouldn't be a mystery, and your health shouldn't be a gamble. We have covered the forever chemicals, the heavy metal spike in India, and the dangerous myth of boiling. The choice is now yours. Stay with the old ways and risk the invisible storm, or upgrade your home's defense and reclaim your peace of mind. Check your local water quality report today. Don't wait for the next crisis. If this deep dive helped you understand what's actually in your glass, share it with someone who still thinks boiling is enough. Knowledge is the only filter that never clogs. Stay safe, stay informed, and I will see you in the next viral context. Thank you. Jai Hind.